Good morning, everybody. I'd like to call this meeting into order. Our October 20th morning meeting. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, thank y'all for joining us this morning. Councilman Borman is not here due to being out of town. We'll be starting our meeting now. Does any member of council have a conflict of interest or the appearance of a conflict of interest with regards to any item on the agenda? If so, state at this time. Mr. Nern?
No.
Ms. Jan?
No.
Mr. Corbett?
No.
Mr. Phillips? All right. Amendment and approval of the draft agenda. Anyone have anything?
Yeah, I'd like to add to it that we discussed the Town of Sunset Beach FY 2021 fee schedule.
Fee schedule, okay. Anything else?
Nothing.
All right. Let's go ahead, put that in there. Let's go, anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, all right. Let's add that in. All right, go to the, do I have a motion that we accept the approval of the draft agenda? Do we have to do a motion on that one, Lisa, or not?
So moved.
So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Moving on to the council discussion. Mr. Nern, you have anything, sir?
No.
Ms. Harris, do you have anything, ma'am?
No.
Mr. Phillips?
No.
Mr. Corbett?
Yes, I have one item.
Go ahead.
I just would like to make everybody aware that we are still in a COVID-19 crisis. Sad to say, on October 15th, our zip code had our first death. We've been very fortunate since the beginning of this not to have any deaths. And on behalf of the council, we'd like to extend our sympathy and prayers to the victim's family, who is not identified, of course. That's it.
That's it, sir. All right. Moving on to our public comments on agenda items only. Do we have anybody in the back room that would like to comment? Okay. Moving on to old business, the budget amendment, capital additions. Tara, you have the floor, honey. Thank you.
So in front of you, you have the budget amendment, and it includes all of the items that we had discussed previously at the previous meeting. And are there any questions regarding this amendment?
Ms. Harris, do you have any questions for Mr. Rock?
No.
Okay. Everybody good? Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, so basically this includes all of it, and we just need approval.
Okay.
It just includes the things that we've already discussed.
Okay. If there's no more discussion, do I have a motion?
I move that we approve the budget amendment for the approved capital purchases.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rock. Next up is our Cape Fear Council of Government Agreement. Assistant Administrator, Ms. Anglin, you have this one.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. This is the agreement with the Cape Fear Council of Government for Wes McLeod to handle the planning board and the zoning things that have to go through town hall until we can get a replacement for the planner. So I just need a motion to approve it.
Okay. You have all this fee schedule. You put that out the last time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have any discussion on this?
I have a couple of questions.
Go ahead, Mr. Corbett.
For this period of time, does, one, how does it compare with the last contract we had with the council governments for Wes? That was number one. And are there limits, or how is time that he spends working for us, how is that managed and controlled? And how do we give him taskings, tell him what to do? And does he have the authority to just to go out and work on a project that he thinks we need without us telling him to do that?
No, he doesn't. He is limited through me. The planning board was directed at their last meeting to filter everything through the chairman, then down to Ms. Nelson, who's their planning board secretary, and then it would be forwarded after I review it to Wes. He'll attend one planning board meeting a month. That would be limited to an hour or an hour and a half. And in comparison, the last time we did an hourly contract with the COG was back in 2016, and we don't have those records any longer. We're not required to keep them that far back. And unfortunately, before the question was asked of me, Wes had already left for vacation, so I wasn't able to speak with him to see if he knew what that hourly rate was
Okay.
5 years ago.
So if he's coming, he's available once a month, are we just going to have planning board meetings once a month in the
Correct.
interim?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what we did previously, wasn't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we also went through a period of time, I think when we were looking for the last town administrator, that we only had one meeting a month also.
Correct.
Okay. So, all right.
And he won't go off on a tangent on his own. He will only do what is requested of him. He will not do anything above that.
Okay. Good.
Anybody else got any questions? Any more discussion?
I,
All right. Y'all have any?
I remember Wes and the job he did, and I don't remember what we paid him, but I think he was worth every penny. I think he will be again, especially now when we need so much guidance.
That being said, no more discussion. Do I have a motion that we accept the Cape Fear Council of Governments Agreement, Planning Service Agreement?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is our new business. About various board committee members' terms expiring is approaching. Ms. Anglin, you have the floor again, ma'am.
We've got 2 positions that are coming available in January, and since we are looking for the ERC and Planning Board members already, if I could go ahead and advertise these and inform them, we could hopefully do all interviews at one time in November, and then be ready to appoint all these positions the 1st of December. I just need a motion to authorize me to.
Do we have any discussion on this?
Sounds good to me. So moved.
Yeah. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is our public comments.
Oh, nope.
Oh, wait a minute, we
We
got
have
to go
the
back,
fee.
I apologize.
Yep.
Let's go back to the fee schedule, the Town of Sunset Beach 2021 fee schedule. Mr. Corbett, you want to start this, sir?
We approve every year a Town of Sunset Beach fee schedule. And my understanding is that this fee schedule is the same as last year and no need to have any changes.
Correct.
I move we adopt the fee schedule as stated here.
Do we have any more discussion on that?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Next up is our public comments. Do we have someone in the back that wants to speak?
Disposition of directives?
I'm getting ahead of myself. Slow down, Shannon. Disposition of directives. On our paper, we have different things with Wes, which we will be looking at in the future due to it's not ready for him yet. Coming up on November the 7th, we have the special assessment resolution plan hearing agendas on there. Does anyone have any questions on that or anything? All right, the island parking will be on the 17th meeting of November.
Okay.
Ms. Harris, everything looking towards still that date?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. May I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
Jan, are you going to have sort of an agenda or a schedule, outline of what it is we're going to discuss to guide this workshop discussion?
Yes, I will have a general outline for you.
Okay, it'd be more effective if we, follow a plan to get us out to a conclusion, or at least some recommendations. Thank you.
The only other thing that's on there right now is that consideration of economic development and marketing director position. When are you looking at maybe putting that on? Are you thinking yet? It's on down the road a little bit. All right, does anybody have anything that they need to add to this? Go ahead, Councilman.
I would like, usually at the end of each year, we discuss the meeting plan for the following year. Could we do that at the next meeting so we could go ahead and plan ahead since we're not going to have any council member changes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'd like to add that in for the next one. I would like to suggest, if possible, at the next one to have a beach patrol review, what worked.
They're working on that for November 17th.
For the 17th? That's also when we're trying to do the parking.
Mm-hmm. And you can move it if you want, but that's normally when you have it.
Okay. Okay, so it's on the books. That's fine with me. I would like a place on the discussion November 2nd where we review and go over the final procedures, how we're going to be set up and handle people and sign in and everything for our November 7th meeting.
Okay.
I mean, I think it'll be several days before the meeting. It'd be a good idea to make sure everybody is clear as possible, since part of the idea will be to make sure that we have everybody wearing masks, keeping distances in between, and protecting ourselves while we have this meeting.
I've toured the fire department and met with Paul and Ken, so we're ready with how we're going to do everything.
Would it be possible to go and meet with them individually as council members, to just take a look and see how they plan to have it set up?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just let them know that you're coming, because they're not open to the public either.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? Good, Mr. Harris?
Nothing for the disposition.
Okay. Ms. Harris, are you good?
I'm good.
All right, Mr. Phillips?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mr. Corbett, you good?
That's it.
All right, our public comments. Is anyone in the back that would like to speak? No? Okay. We got any more discussion? Anything else? Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to say something.
Yes, sir.
On Sunday, my wife went to the Brunswick Center in Calabash and voted. It was pretty easy, 50 minutes. The line looks long when you go there, but because of safe distancing, it's really not that bad. And I really urge everybody to take advantage of one of the greatest rights we have as Americans. Get out and vote.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. There's nothing else. Do I have a motion with adjourn? Go
I
ahead.
have one
Go
thing,
ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. I forgot to mention, in my weekly report to you all, I was giving you all my concerns about the public being able to participate while we're still closed. And I think that the planning board and the ERC meetings need to be live streamed to YouTube, so that the public, if they don't want to come and sit in the conference room, they will still have the opportunity to view the meetings and keep up with what's going on. But that's not budgeted, so I just need your approval for me to have Alan present for every meeting so that they can go out live streamed.
That's just one meeting for each group a month, correct?
Correct. Now, and he's not available for the ERC meeting tomorrow, so you can be? Okay. 10. Oh, okay, awesome. So we can start tomorrow, if you all agree.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
I do
I
too.
think it definitely does, so that people can see what's going on there.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
There's nothing else. Do I have a motion we adjourn?
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.